Yeah. Go ahead.
History could be delivered in exactly that style,
Fun.
and we would actually pay attention. I would remember most of it.
Yeah.
I don't remember any of it.
I don't remember any of that right there. That I would have been intrigued to listen to. Very much intrigued to listen to.
Dude, your
You don't
comprehension of it would be better.
You don't
Yes.
like someone up at the front,
Droning.
monotone, and in 1978,
And you know, even with the exactly, even with the fat electrician, the way he talks, all the swearing and whatever, okay, it still would have been better learnt the way he explained it. The way he explains everything would have been a lot better history lesson than the way the teachers nowadays.
But on the flip side, do you really think the teachers of today want the kids of today to learn
No.
what history?
No, they want to
actually
erase it. They want to cancel
They want to
culture.
give their own version of history, which is stupid.
They
We
wanna
were
steer it.
uninvited, and we didn't need to be over there, and we killed countless women and children.
It's the revisionist history.
Yeah.
It's the move by the Democrats, communists, to skew the history books to make America look like the bad guy in everything we've ever done.
Yep.
A lot of countries get pissed off that we are basically the world's police force, but whenever America steps back, stuff starts going to shit, and they're like, America, come save us. Well, hold the fuck on.
Look at Iraq, Iran,
Uh-huh.
World War II. All of it.
Bosnia, Afghanistan. All
Well-
that. Look at that.
A big example, World War II. There was a lot of stuff going on, and we're like, yeah, we're just going to do our own thing. This doesn't concern us. It's not our thing. And then Japan stepped in, and they're like, it's your thing now. All right, we're in. That's the common joke now of don't touch the boats.
I got a question for you. We'll do the intro first. SmashCastBros, keep it local, keep it cash, tell the feds to kiss your ass. This is where we drink and know things.
Swear. And pretend to know things.
I'm Ty.
I'm Moo.
I'm Trigger.
Question for you.
Okay.
Just west of your house, opposite side of the road,
Okay.
there's a project going on. Go past the stop sign on the right. What are they doing? Have any idea? It's a big field. It's all silt fenced off. It's maybe an eighth of a mile past that stop sign.
Knowing the
There's
way.
an excavator. It's got a huge area roped off. It's got a huge fucking... It does nothing to do with the bird flu situation over there in that area.
So go down to the stop, go west an eighth of a mile,
Ish. Do you
and it's
remember
on
where-
which side of the road, south or north?
North side?
No idea.
They've been working on it. There's stakes. There's silt fence. There's... It's a
Is
huge
it
area.
next to the big? Oh, well,
It could be one of their projects. It's probably one of their projects.
I'm thinking the organics
Solar
is down
farms.
there.
It's a ways from that. It's way before that.
Way before that.
Yep. It's...
Is it still in that first field from the stop sign?
Do you know where that trailer is that has the weird roof on it? Used to be Danny Denman's. I don't know if you know him.
The white one.
Yep. Well, they're all white. All trailers are white.
Well, the next house down is a trailer also, but they just replaced that with a brand new single wide trailer.
Yeah, no, it's still the old one.
Okay, so that's the first field
It's
itself.
the first field. Yes, it is
Okay.
the first field. So between the stop sign and then there's a little gap, not much, and then a huge area that they are working on. I didn't know if you knew what's going on over there. No?
No, I do not. That's Denny Farms. Denny Farms owns that.
Well,
Denny Farms is a big produce stand right there.
and now you have homework. So that was
Right,
that was
right
it.
across, right next to the EMS station. You see what they put in there? I mean, they put in a roofing place, Home Pro Roofing, and the other one. I don't know what the other big building they just built is, except for I see a Salvation Army truck parked there every night.
You talking about that big farm, that big field? I pinned his house.
Yep. Is that?
Pretty sure there's a stop sign of that. No, there's not. My bad.
There? No.
Jordan Lake Road and
That's Harwood. So let me find where that trailer is. That ain't it.
Should be Jordan Lake.
Go down to Jordan Lake Road and just go just a little
Oh
bit
yeah,
west.
Jordan Lake. So there's Bliss. Is that too far?
Yes. You're 3/4 of a mile too far.
Jordan Lake. Yeah, it is. It is basically that whole,
first field right in the corner.
Yeah, it's that whole area.
Yep. And see, if you look. Sorry, I'm taking your phone, Woody. Okay, so.
Bunch of dudes on there anyway.
Okay, so there's the county salt building.
Yep.
This is Denny Farms.
Yep. So go back my way.
This guy bought this, but this is all owned. I think
I got Onyx.
Actually, you know who would know this? You have the number of somebody that would know this. That isn't Denny Farms. That's your buddy
Page?
Donovan's
Page? Really?
family farms at.
Well, let me update my app real quick. Oh, fuck with it.
Right.
Okay, let me Onyx.
Probably
that
some
fucker.
big fucking solar farm, which is the best way.
I doubt that with the family that farms it. I
Well,
doubt that.
See, I enjoy solar farms, seeing all these solar farms going up.
Built with all the diesel fuel.
So they take a green field.
Jeremy Henny Farms. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck,
So-
you're right.
So they take a nice, lush green field, and by burning thousands of gallons of diesel, they turn it brown with dirt, and then they burn another few thousand gallons of diesel to put steel posts in the ground.
100,000
and
gallons of
black
diesel
solar
fuel.
panels on those posts and run a ton of copper wires, which, by the way, look up a copper mine sometime. And do all that just for it to not generate enough power to offset its own carbon footprint.
You'd have to have a 100-acre field of solar panels to charge one EV semi for the night.
Yeah. That's assuming
And it'd only give it half a charge.
that's assuming it's a sunny day.
Yeah.
But I know a guy.
I text him. We'll see if he answers.
I know a guy, half Asian guy, nice kid, who has solar panels on his roof. But I guess it's the way it's set up. His solar panels don't work unless he's got shore power, basically. So if there's a power outage, his solar panels don't do shit for him. So all that money, and it only benefits him if the power is working like it should.
There's so many different stupid things that are involved with solar panels and everything. Is in the storage cells that you got to have to be able to store enough power to be able to use it to offset anything. It doesn't make.
Well, those Tesla Powerwalls are like $14,000.
Yeah, but it's going to take you 25, 30 years to pay that whole system off with the money you save.
Oh, it's going to take more than that. We get way too many cloudy days here.
Okay, and I guess
if you
I
live
was given a
somewhere
shot in the
like-
dark, but it's no.
But if you live somewhere like California, and actually I think so, in a place like California, Arizona, where they get a lot of sunshine, the solar panels might actually be good because it also provides an air gap between the panel and your roof, which will help cool down, reduce inbound heat against your roof because it's hitting the solar panels.
The way I look at it, and a little bit backwards from what when we were talking about it just a minute ago, is purchasing the solar panel system for $14,000 and it doesn't repay its.
Hold on, I said the Tesla Powerwall. That's the battery bank.
Oh, just the battery bank. Okay.
It's $14,000.
So then you're looking at more. That is like taking your paid off house, refinancing
So
it
you
for
guys
30
attach weight
years,
on
taking out a 30-year refinance mortgage on your house to go out and buy or to take the cash out and go out and buy 2 new vehicles with cash. Now you're technically paying on those freaking vehicles for 30 years.
Yeah.
Them vehicles are going to be wore out, and if you're like me, 10 years. If you're like everybody else, 3 to 5 years they keep a vehicle.
Whoa, hold on. No mechanic's vehicle lasts longer than a non-mechanic's vehicle.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Oh, bullshit.
If you ever see
Landscapers
bullshit.
never green. Don't buy a mechanic's car.
Yeah. If you ever see a listing that said mechanic's car,
Mechanic owned.
Mechanic
Oh, I know.
run.
I'm not saying
Don't touch it.
Pump the brake,
my
man.
car still lasts 10
If
years.
it has them.
But guess what? When I'm done with it, it goes to the scrapyard.
When you're done, it's clapped.
I don't resell it. It goes to the scrapyard. But again, like I said, you're refinancing the house for a 30-year mortgage to cash out to go buy a couple of new cars and pay cash for the cars. So now you're legitimately paying on the cars for 30 fucking years. And in 10 years when they're wore out and you need new cars again, you still got 20 years left to pay on the old cars. It's okay. Never mind.
I'm a fan of the 3-year loan. If you need to borrow money against a car, buy one you can afford in a 3-year period and try to make it last 7, 10, whatever. And save $100. Keep $100 every month. Once you pay that car off for the down payment on the next one. If you smash it between the 7 and 10 year mark, or between the time you pay it off at the 3-year mark and the 7-year mark, you've got that money for down payment plus your insurance payoff if you have insurance on it. 'Cause
Actually,
chances are you might not at
if
that
you
point.
take the money you were paying on that 3-year car loan and just set that aside instead of just $100, then the next car in 7 years you should be able to buy cash.
And it's all well and good. And
So
easy
being-
model to live by, sometimes it's hard to do because
Well, that being
also
said,
unexpected stuff comes up.
I don't.
Shit happens.
Well, while we're on that vein, don't buy the first generation of a car. You'll find all the issues.
right.
Don't buy the first generation of an engine. Same problem.
Second and third generation is better. The later iterations are usually they tried to find a way to make them more efficient, say a DOD, and that's a bomb too.
Yep. So 2 to 3 is the
I really like how you got Trump's boner sticking right up.
so there's
I
that.
do that so I can sit there and play with it with my pinky.
They'll take it to the side.
But yeah, people buy stuff outside their means all the time. Like, too many people see a car as a status symbol. I drive a Jetta to work. It's not a glamorous car, but I get 40 miles to the gallon. I'm commuting. That's all I care about.
I need to get mine updated with the belt and stuff.
Oh, dude, the fucking... Have you looked into what it takes to do a belt on these cars? The wheels got to come off. You got to drop the entire suspension on the passenger side. You got to pull the fender well off, and then you can start tearing shit
Scott
apart.
said it's like a 6-hour job, 4-hour hauling ass, but I don't know.
In other words,
I don't want anything to do with it.
It's
I'm just
24
gonna, for what the
hours.
guy's going to charge me.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's kind of what I did. I looked into what it takes to do a timing belt on our cars. I said I don't want any part of that. I just put it in for work.
I say when I buy a vehicle, I buy it based on fuel mileage, the way it drives, the way it handles, and
See,
the fact that it's nicer than my last car.
so I don't know how I feel about buying a brand new car
I've never bought a brand new car.
because I bought my car at 20,000 miles, 2 years old, 20,000 miles.
good deal.
But if I feel like if you buy a brand new car, any minor defects in the manufacturing process, you're going to have to fight through. Everything's going to come up, and you lose all that depreciation as soon as you buy it and drive it off the lot. Whereas if you just come through later, you buy a lease return, yeah, there's a chance someone drove it like,
A weekend rental.
yeah, a rental car.
I was gonna say, I bought my car. It was 3 years old, had 26,000 miles on it when I bought my car.
I don't know, man, because I was looking for a used truck. I really wanted a used Chevy, but
A used Chevy's just as much as a new Chevy.
right. So I was looking,
It's that
30,000.
LS money.
30,000 miles or so was what I was trying to score.
Yeah.
I wanted a good deal, just like anybody, really. I
Oh.
mean, however,
If you're not
come to
looking
find
for a good
out,
deal, you're
with
stupid.
a used car, your interest rate's higher on payments. A new car you can get for 0 at the time, or really low, 2 point. I think I've had 2.6 or some fucking thing. I can't remember. But anyway, in the end, I got my truck for just about what I would have paid for a used truck. So I was happy.
I
with
thought
mine.
this was like more recent, like in the last month or so.
No, that black truck. I got that truck. It was a $53,000 truck. I got it
Yep.
for 40 out the door
But you
because of the
bought
way I bought it.
new old stock.
No,
Yeah,
you
I
bought
It
it.
was still current year, but it was late year.
You bought it in 16 when it was a 16, didn't you? Or you bought it?
December 16.
So they had 17s on the lot already. They're
Yeah.
like, well,
We
don't
need to
really
move
want
it.
16s.
Right. I mean, for whatever it was, $13,000 off plus tax. Like I said, if I got it for 40 out the door.
And you worked in the bumper-to-bumper lifetime warranty, didn't you?
Yeah.
But you still had the wrong mirrors, you found out.
Yeah.
You don't have the moose mirrors?
I don't have the moose mirrors.
The
I was looking at some
moose.
today. Amber's got a set. They're just the stick-on ones that stick out a little bit farther. I really want.
Yeah, but you could have them full cornholio mirrors.
I know. That's kind of what I want. Especially with that big enclosed trailer I got. I need them. Because I literally can't see past it. If I need to see behind my trailer, I need to wiggle it a little bit. Give it the old wiggle wagon. So anyway. No, I did my research on it, and I didn't crunch the numbers like got it down to the penny, but I realized pretty quick for what I bought that truck for. I would have bought a Chevy with 40,000 miles that pulled its ass off as for a landscaping company or something. And I'm like, that's just fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I don't plan on pulling it every day. I want to baby it, and I have babied it.
Never seen 70 miles an hour.
I mean, it has, but
Only when Hendrix is driving it.
right? Oh, dude, he's horrible. Oh, he's a fucking lead foot. We need to come up with a day so I can work it out and get. We need to come up with it in advance so we can. You guys said something about taking an extra Friday off, or half a day, or something to go junkyarding.
I'd have to take a full day.
I would take a full day.
Okay. Well, Hendrix wants to take a half a day. He wants to go half a day, and
Yeah, but half a day for him starts at 10 in the morning.
exactly. So he can take a half a day. The fucking junkyards don't even open. We get over there, meet up with him at a parking ride or something, and take 2 trucks. Like I said, even if we don't buy anything, it'll be. I think we'll have a good time. Have the professor take a half a day on a Friday or a whole day. He'll meet up with us. I'm throwing out Lucky's and Weller. Lucky's is on Alpine.
Alpine.
Well,
Weller's
hold on.
Right by Ann Street.
Yep,
Wait a
right
second.
there. Yep.
If we do like Cats and Shrams and Schroyers,
Over there.
then Shrams is not that far away from a place you guys will want to visit as well.
Me, not necessarily him. Well, okay.
I don't think
we're thinking two.
You two or the professor will have any issue with one of the stops.
No.
And you, me, and the professor will like one of the other stops.
Yeah.
I've never
That's
been
the
to
one I
a-
was thinking
Yeah.
about.
They're basically the same thing. You wrench it,
Yes.
junkyard.
But-
Okay. Well, we'll.
Shrams is right down the road from Not Just Guns.
I kind
And
of.
if we're going
put
to
that
be in
together.
Mason, we might as well stop by Big John's on the way back.
Well, and then you got.
That's where that's.
Yep. That's what I was. I was
That's
like,
just
not. Yeah, that's what I was
Talk
going
about
to. Was,
that.
I don't like
I
Big
don't
John's.
like that, but-
Then I'm like, oh, never mind, Not Just Guns. But we can go to Not Just Guns, Strams, Total Firearm.
Oh no, they redid Cedar Street.
Did
I
they?
don't. I don't ever have to walk into Total Firearm ever again.
No.
No.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
not missing much.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Unless I was a fisherman, maybe. I mean, I'll sit out in the parking lot while you guys go.
But like we could easily do Cats, Schroyers on the way across town. Stop for lunch at Big John's. because it's on the way, and then take Cedar Street straight down to Shram's. Then on the way, hit up Not Just Guns, and it's all interstate from there.
And that depends.
That's
If we want to
That's an
go,
all-day event for sure.
if we want to go to
It
GR
is,
area, or if we want to go to Lansing area,
Right.
and maybe we
I've
can
never
do it a
been
couple of
over
different
there.
days.
I don't know what they look like. Lucky's is great.
I've been
Weller's
to.
is Weller's.
I went to Shram's here a while back. It's been
I bought shit from Shram's online,
been-
like an eBay store.
15 years since I've been to Cats.
I don't know why my
Ty.
stopwatch is going. Yeah, they all look like that. I think
Yeah.
the ones over here in Grand Rapids are a little bigger, but who knows?
Just depends.
But
on
last
what you
time I
wanna-
was at Shram's, there was these 2 rows back here. That's it. All this had been crushed and freaking out of there when I was there last time. They had eliminated so
Cleaned
much
out.
of it, cleaned it out, and I think they were getting ready to pull all new shit in.
But yeah,
So I
Well,
sent
I
you
thought-
guys. I sent you guys a text a second ago. I'm gonna let you read it while I read this. I just wrote it down. I don't know. It hit me in the minute, and I wrote it down. So a couple different things. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. It's the distance they're willing to go that separates the men from the boys, kind of thing. Everybody's got a plan. Everybody thinks they're gonna be able to pull faster than the next guy. Everybody's got a. They think in their mind they can actually pull that trigger or do that thing. People really need to think about that. Can you really? You see somebody getting beaten. Aluminum Recycling Center. For that property down your road. Get a recycling center down the road. By the way,
I just said we went from
sorry, I just got
what?
I just
And
got
was
the
like,
answer to my question.
Okay, so ask your question again because that totally threw me the fuck off, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking
Everyone
about?
has a plan
The
until
way
they get punched in the
way
face.
he asked the question
It
makes
wasn't
me
really-
want to crack my first beer.
Okay,
Everyone has a plan or something in their mind that they think they're the better guy, the better batter guy. Can you really put it in your mind that you really are that batter guy, the better batter guy?
batter like badass guy.
Yes. Can you pull faster? You might go up against somebody that does it all day long, every day, goes out to his range or his USCCA.
Yeah, the only thing I'm gonna say to the whole thing
How far are you willing to go?
is you have to be confident. You don't necessarily have to think you're the baddest one, the bestest one. You just have to be confident in your ability. I'm not the biggest guy, but if somebody swings at me, what's the worst that's going to happen?
Do your homework and figure out how fast you can throw a blade in that guy's hand.
Sorry, you guys keep talking about who's the badder guy, and all I can think is that line from Blazing Saddles, Gene Wilder, being the Waco kid. He used to have the fastest hands in the West.
This
In
one,
the world.
but
what
this
happened?
one's normal.
Basically, some kid, draw, mister. And
He shot the kid.
he said, like, he threw his guns down and walked away. Little bastard shot me in the ass.
That's right.
Sorry. That's all I can think when you talk about that.
Oh,
But my answer to that is just be confident. Confident in your ability.
yeah, because if you doubt yourself, that's when you're going to struggle and fuck up.
Yep.
Someone kicks in your door at 3 a.m. What's your reaction? Mine's, oh, you're getting fucked today.
And it's like the TikTok
Oh, man,
videos.
you shot me. Aren't you going to call 911? This just ain't your day, sons.
Nobody else knows you're here, buddy. Or they have the sign.
for the dungeon.
They have the videos. So what happens if somebody breaks into your house? Alexa, play the song. Let the nobody's. I mean, it's funny and it's for laughs and likes.
But when someone
But
kicks
it's-
in your door, you're not going to, Alexa, play the song.
Well, he's going to poke him with an orange fucking...
You learn. You learn if you're going to fight or flight. I learned
I
that.
feel like the whole training thing comes into play.
You know,
you picked flight.
remember, our funniest freaking things are embarrassing moments.
Embarrassing, not funny.
First, I fought.
Stop it.
Then I flight. I had no idea what I'd do if a gun got pointed in my face.
Were you more
I fought.
or less erect when you were fighting?
Yeah.
Wait.
But again, you don't know what you're made of until it happens.
I know, exactly.
And I'm sorry, I proved to myself that I'll fight.
I mean, let's shift gears. Next thing. Next. Hendrix and I were sent me a picture of his power washer. I sent him one of mine, and he said, "Fucker fired it up on the first." I'm like, "Yeah, you're right." But, and ours are not cheap ones. Ours are like Costco. Mine's a Yamaha. His is a Generac.
Which is weird. I figured his would be Yamaha for sure.
Right. But it brought up an idea. So let's do Harbor Freight math.
Okay.
What do you consider Harbor Freight math?
Well, the tool is $10. For as long as I can get one use out of it, it's worth it.
A 2,000 PSI power washer is worth about what? I'm going to go with 1,000 PSI. A 12,000 pound winch is worth about 6,000 pounds to me when it comes from Harbor Freight. That's my Harbor Freight math.
Well,
Your
also,
toolbox says it'll hold 6,000 pounds. It holds 2,000 pounds.
That's my Harbor Freight math, dude.
well, so part of that
I love
is also,
Harbor Freight. Don't get me wrong.
part of that is also taking the value into consideration. Like, I bought a $10 fluid transfer pump, and they asked me if I was interested in a $6 exchange thing. Like, if it fails in the first year, I can come back and get a free replacement. It's $10 fucking dollars. I'm gonna burn more in fuel to come back for another one than $10. Mm-hmm. Why would I pay $6 for it?
Yep.
This is a one-time use thing. If it lasts again, great.
I'm making money on it now.
Yeah. If it doesn't,
that's how I feel.
Harbor Freight math.
It's actually funny, and now that you're explaining the Harbor Freight math and what you meant by it, I got a friend that has a big YouTube channel. It's Driveway Engineer. Back here 2-3 weeks ago.
I told Donovan to do cardboard too. Not just aluminum.
Back here 2-3 weeks ago, he posted Harbor Freight had their purple paint guns on sale.
Okay.
They're actual automotive, or not necessarily
I
automotive,
heard they're not
but
bad as long as you take good
paint
care of
sprayer.
them.
Said they were on sale for $7.99 a paint sprayer. $7.99 a paint sprayer.
What?
He bought.
That's the price of the fucking plastic cap add-ons for the cans that Myers.
He bought 25 of them because what he says is you can't never get them clean, or the needle and seats wear out in them. He says you use them one time, chuck it in the fuck it bucket. If you're painting multiple different colors, you have one for one color for the other, and another. When you're done, you throw them all in the fuck it bucket. You don't have to worry about cleaning them. You don't have to waste the money on the solvent to clean them.
So a guy I work with is restoring a old Chevy Nova, and he talked to every step of the way because he's doing all the work himself.
Good for him.
Teaching himself all the processes all the way through, and he talked to a bunch of different paint shops trying to get advice before he does that step. And one of them told him basically buy a Harbor Freight paint gun, use it for one coat, throw it in the trash. You're never going to get it clean. Just throw it away.
Word.
Buy a cheap one, learn how to use it correctly, and as soon as you're done with that pass, throw it in the trash.
That's good to know. That's good to know if I ever want to get into it.
On the one hand, I don't like that we're just casually throwing shit away. But at the same time, the amount of time and effort it takes to clean one and get it ready to use again is more than the thing is costing.
And not to mention, in order to get them clean, I mean, it takes quite a bit to get paint.
The house
out of it.
sprayers, I mean, yeah, you sit there for
House
picking.
sprayers, they suck to get clean too. You have to run so much shit through them to get all of it clean. Same way with that. But you also have to clean everything with solvent. Well, now solvent's $10 a gallon. You use a half a gallon. There's $5. The gun was $7.99. Well, you have to buy the pick and brush set to clean out all the orifices. That pick and brush set is $1.99. So now $5. Now you're up to
no. You had $7 in the bucket. That's
so now you have 99 cents more to spend on cleaning supplies to clean that $7.99 gun. No,
Or,
chuck it in the fuck it bucket. You don't have to spend the $7 to clean a $7.99 gun.
We have a buddy that is just got done building a shop / house / barn door. I know that all of us love the Snap-on stuff, but I hope he doesn't go out and spend too much money on shop equipment.
just get Harbor Freight.
Get whatever, but I just don't want him to spend a ton of money on that. I mean, yeah. You've got a kind of a deal on an air compressor. I love my air compressor. Certain things, yeah, spend the money on. But like my toolboxes, fuck you, I use them. For what I use them, I do use my silver one. That thing opens up almost every day. But
my apprentice, he asks me questions every day about tools, toolboxes, everything. Just to try and figure. He asks questions, and he's like, "Okay, if you were gonna get a new toolbox, what would you get right now?"
For what he's doing is different than Moody and I and Goose.
Yep. And here's going to be the surprising factor.
Yep.
What do you think I told him?
Buy Harbor Freight. For a tool chat box, fucking
Big
Harbor
big
Freight.
roll cabinet. Maybe top and bottom. Harbor Freight or honestly Menards.
So we can all agree on this, I feel like you guys are going to go, yeah, you're not wrong. So the Series 3, the new ones that came out, like the black one that I have,
Yep,
they're fairly well built.
Black trim instead of
The
chrome.
locking system, I don't feel is strong. But as far as the toolbox goes, you can buy how many of these fucking things for the price of the one comparable on a Snap-on truck.
So I have.
You can buy one for the shop. You can buy one for your house. You can buy one for your fucking dad for the price of one Snap-on.
I have a Series 2, and the locking mechanism on that feels like there's two different latches. So I've pulled the latch aside, pulled the drawer, and then let it go. And I guess it caught again on a different part of it. So I had to pull the latch again. But I've also seen online where people buy the Harbor Freight toolboxes and put it in their kitchen as part of the countertop. And they'll put like a butcher block on top of that because it's cheap, abundant storage.
Fuck yeah. Well, Nicole bought the cheaper one, which is, so they have three basic lines. They have a Yukon, the U.S. General, and then they have the Icon. She bought the Yukon one, but for what she's doing in her kitchen to hold fucking coffee cups, perfect. But anyway, Goose, I think he needs, not necessarily, I'm not going to pimp the Harbor Freight stuff. If he can get like a really good deal on a Snap-on box, like a used one or slightly used or one the guy can't sell and it's the right color for him.
Even at that, I would probably still go a different route because you're still going to get a cheaper toolbox.
And Milwaukee makes them.
Milwaukee, Cobalt, Husky, all of them.
The Home Depot ones aren't bad. Actually, believe it or not, I've been playing with the big fuckers the Master Force ones. Mm-hmm. I like those Master Force ones way better than my black one just below.
I just say to be honest, every time I go into Menards, I play with the toolbox.
That thing is not bad. And for bang for the buck, I'm like, God, this thing's way better built.
You can ask my daughter. We were there a couple weeks ago and over there. I was looking at it, I'm like, I should get this and put it on top of my Snap-on toolbox at work. Have a top box. And it wouldn't take up the full top space, but it would take up a decent amount, but it would give me top storage. I had a flip up lid. I'm like, I like the way this is built. I like the way it feels. I like the way it looks. I'm like,
it won't be I think the Snap-ons are a little deeper. What are the Snap-ons? 24?
Oh no, my Snap-on's 33 inches deep.
33? That's where you win.
Oh yeah.
My Series 3 downstairs
probably 24, 26.
22.
Oh.
It's super narrow. That being said, 30, 34 inches or whatever, you're another foot out there almost.
Mm-hmm.
Into your floor space. So if you're trying to save floor space, if you don't need
that kind of tool storage,
every pole barn is not big enough.
Catch all.
Every pole barn is not big enough. Every wall in said pole barn grows 4 feet thick.
Yep.
Every garage.
If you got a 40 by 60 pole barn.
Amy's garage grew walls 6 feet thick because she's got so many fucking skeletons.
I was just say, if you got a 40 by 60 pole barn, take 4 feet off of the length and 4 feet off of the width. So you got a 36 by 56 pole barn.
Let's go down the rules. Every pole barn is not big enough. Every wall grows 4 feet thick, and every flat surface is a fucking catch-all.
Yep.
Oh, I'm well aware of that.
So am I.
Get hose reels. I suggest hose reels, whether it be air, water, whatever. Shelving, cabinets. Yes. So, we've been bouncing all over tonight on every fucking topic.
But, when it comes to tool storage, whatever, if I had to do over, and
I cannot wait to see how his wife decorates his garage. That one's for you, dude.
I wouldn't have bought a $23,000 toolbox.
It does. So Snap-on has a lifetime warranty on things. They don't have them on toolbox.
Yes, they do.
They do?
Yes.
They will fix them?
No, they will replace them.
Oh, really?
They replaced my brother's. My brother had a Snap-on Heritage toolbox.
Yeah.
And he was wheeling it across his shop to another die machine, whatever. And he hit a seam in the concrete with the wheels, folded the toolbox. He had so much weight in it, it folded. He called Chad, the Snap-on guy. He's like, well, I don't. Nope.
Bullshit.
He called Snap-on. The Snap-on rep came in with Chad. Snap-on rep, which is for Michigan, looked at it and said, order him a new box. That's warranted.
Really?
Chad's like, oh.
I don't think
2 weeks later, Chad had him a new box.
I don't think everything is.
It would have been 3 days, but the company that was moving it kept fucking it up.
Probably. Well, when it comes to toolboxes, that's completely different. I know Crackco.
They have arrows and they still get it the wrong direction.
Crackco ships theirs through us, and they get damaged quite often.
Oh, Snap-on does
Do they?
through us. Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Heavily,
because
heavily.
all mine, my center box got shipped.
Jover Estelle delivers them all to the Ionia guy.
Oh, okay.
Right to his house. Yeah. Every day, just about.
My center cabinet, center chest, whatever. I don't know how. Snap-on guy had that on his truck. My lockers all got delivered by Allied Moving.
Okay. Really?
Yep.
Yeah, whatever.
Because they came, they loaded up in Tecosha, Wisconsin, with a full moving trailer of toolboxes.
Oh shit! Must have been one
Side
of them,
lockers, and
rock
they
and roll cab trucks.
No. This was a literally Allied moving truck.
Yeah, but
Truck and drop deck trailer. What they did is they contracted through them. They come and pick up this truckload, and they were getting paid. Okay, they left Tecosha, Wisconsin, stopped at this one, dropped off toolbox, stopped at this one, dropped off toolbox, this one dropped off toolbox, this one dropped off toolbox, came up into Michigan, dropped off toolbox, went over here in Michigan, dropped off toolbox, over here,
Right.
went down and around and around and around, and finally they had an empty trailer. But they made 57 stops dropping off toolboxes. Then they go back to Tecosha, Wisconsin, load back up, and do it again. And that's what they were doing. Each locker got dropped off separately. I bought them at separate times, but it was literally a moving company with a trailer full.
The downer to these Harbor Freight boxes.
Okay.
I order it. The fuckers take forever to get them in. Because they are coming from probably
Well, they probably
Chinese.
yours probably got stuck in the Suez Canal,
Suez.
Canal,
What was that,
or it
Bay
got
Bridge or whatever?
stuck at the Bay Bridge, or it got stuck over in what's the harbor that boat was stuck out
It's
outside the harbor?
Stuck outside.
Yeah,
Baltimore one?
Long Island?
Baltimore Harbor.
Key Bridge.
Oh.
No. There was one that got out of the shipping canal and was beached out there for like a month. They were trying to figure out how to get unloaded and get it pulled back over into the shipping canal. It was another evergreen boat, just after the
Maersk or Evergreen.
Yeah.
Maersk
it was an evergreen, just like the
who
ever
knows?
later ever.
No, it was.
ever
They told me
stuck.
it was going to be fucking forever to get it, which I'm like, okay, no problem. But then once you paid for it and you're waiting for it, it's like, all right, now I'm getting a little impatient. You got my money. Then you get it and you want to look it over and make sure it's not wonky or fucked up.
But yeah, to the Suez Canal thing, I feel like they could have fixed it a lot sooner. Get an American redneck down there with a modern American diesel. Drag that boat right out of there.
We did the thing with Gavin's school today. Watched them all walk out, and I'm walking out to my truck. Amy's walking to hers. Gavin's gonna go take his buddy home. And there's a kid with an old, like, second gen Cummins doing a fucking burnout in the parking lot. Man, I was so fucking proud of that kid. I don't know who he is, but thank you. In the school, that's a drink. Get your first beer yet?
Yeah, I gotta open my first.
Oh, hurry up. What the hell are you waiting for?
I didn't think the fucking ambulance would drive by.
I'm calling that a drink. Anyway, kid did a burnout. One of the ideas I had, and you guys can shoot me down, you can agree with me,
I'll shoot
you can
down.
give me flack all you want. So the way I wrote it is realistic SmashCast project, 100% for the fun of it. What do we want to do? Can we have one? Can we do a car? Can we buy a cheap car?
For the fun of it, I thought that was the scrapyard trip.
That's one. But I mean, if we bought a project, well, maybe we can find a project there. And we do it for the fun of it. But you can't just buy a junk car and try to fix it up from there.
No, because somebody's got to put money into it.
Well, the issue is our separate schedules kind of interfere with us trying to work.
Well, that's why that's not the answer to the SmashCast project for 100% of the fun of it. There's something out there for us to do that's not necessarily quick and simple, but I think that's a goal that we need to try to shoot for, is quick and simple. What kind of a quick and simple project can we do that's just for the fun of it and have fun with it and brag about it and blow holes in it later?
We gotta get that range figured out.
Yeah. Well, now it went from bullshit weather, 2 weeks of good working weather, and it's going to be, what, fucking 80 degrees this weekend?
Yeah.
I'm too fat for this heat, boys.
Is it? Because I was going to ask you tomorrow to help me.
Well,
We
we went
got-
from
Load up
60,
a pallet.
70.
Oh, that thing? Fuck. Okay.
Do what? What do you need?
Going to go down and get that big pallet out of the pit.
Oh, that? Yeah. I thought you wanted to go to GR and see if they
No.
got any more.
Go
I don't
down.
think I got any sitting out there. But yeah, that's a no-brainer. That's no problem. No bueno.
Well, that's here in town, and it won't take too long.
Right.
Well,
and I can shoot
I
those
just
fucking
can't.
cans of styrofoam.
I just can't lift it my damn self to put it on the trailer.
It is like 20 pounds. So. Well, why don't you... Amy's got to leave tomorrow. Why don't you bring something you need to zero in and we fuck with that too?
We'll see.
Actually, you know what?
Like I said, I also got to work tomorrow morning, so.
Oh, fuck, that's right.
Carter Bob's in town. He needs to work on shooting. So let's say I move my scope over to an AR platform, take him out so he can get some practice with a 223 instead of a 350 Legend.
You load all my shit up, which kind of sucks. I have table, I have the shooting bags, and we can back up. We really need to back that bar up, but we need equipment to do it, and we need that cover, the porch. I can go out there and get the screws out of it and dig down another pole. I think there's only 4 down there. I've got one dug up a little bit, but I never found any concrete at the bottom. So like I said, maybe it's just sunk in the dirt.
Well,
fuck, I don't know. Maybe they dug holes, threw donuts in there, sunk poles on that. I hope. Well, that'd be sweet, wouldn't it? Fuck.
well, do you have a bobcat with forks down there to pick that porch up?
Not at the moment.
So what's your plan on moving it?
Whenever Greg gets his down there with some extensions, he's got extensions. They're like this. They look like lazy eyes. So,
I mean, if it's sunk in the ground, we're not going to be able to move it. We're going to need equipment to do the work.
so I dug one hole up, sorta. I went down maybe a couple feet. Probably backfilled in by now, but the fucking rain. Dude, that rain today was wicked. Holy shit.
I didn't have that much rain. It
Oh, dude, it was
came
glad
down
I
pretty
did, because
decent
I'm
for a
trying to
little
grow
bit.
grass out there.
That would have just washed it away.
Well, it's kind of. I mean, most of it's growing.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully, it just starts sprouting across. But yeah, you're right. It would have washed it away because it was fucking revving.
Oh,
I shut the door and gave up.
I laid down for a quick nap, and I heard sounded like a thunderstorm. Didn't think anything of it, and then I could hear that rain pounding on the roof. I'm like, what the fuck is up with this storm? It came out of nowhere,
Yeah.
and 20
It got
minutes
dark,
later,
and I thought, maybe I better pull this side by side in. But
20 minutes later, it disappeared again, and it was sun was back out. It was 10 degrees cooler outside.
yeah,
So I made it so where you could walk outside then.
Exactly. I thought about turning the AC off, and then I thought, that's foolish.
Should have called Ty. Hey, you want to come enjoy the AC?
start some bacon, bro.
See, the downside is then I have to explain what air conditioning is.
Oh, he figured out what it is, and that it didn't work on a side by
Oh
side.
no, let me tell you. I knew what it was back when I lived on Main Street because she kept it cold as fuck in there. And then when she started picking up the bill, no way. AC what?
Dude, she's got to have like millions of dollars in the bank. As freaking
She's smart.
crab
with it.
ass stingy as she is.
She, I don't think she's hurting, dude. She has a pretty good, like, plan B setup. I'll put it that
For
way.
getting rid of you.
Well, plan B for in case of
All I can
emergency.
think about his plan B is,
The pill.
yeah.
Plan A's yes.
Oh, so she hasn't needed plan B lately.
Harbor Freight coupons. You guys have been getting the emails, right? Today,
Yeah.
that fucking toolbox, which everybody loves. Everybody has one. Do you have one of those?
Wonder what?
The 5-drawer tool carts?
No.
$189 today. You missed out.
I have two tool carts at work. One that is unused. It's a Snap-on. I'm actually selling that to my apprentice as soon as he gets his tool reimbursement. I was going to bring it home. I don't have enough room in my shop for the toolbox I
Okay.
have, the cart I have at my the toolbox at home, the cart I have at home, and had another cart. So I'm selling him the cart. The other cart.
This particular tool cart, 5-drawer, 6-drawer, 7-drawer.
This is the one that everybody has that they've had for years.
Dude, I've got one in my trailer, one down
The
here, the
blue
blue
one,
one.
right?
Yep. I have, and Moody's got an orange one. Hendrix has a blue one, which I thought he wanted a different color, but then he explained how he's, it's a Yamaha color, and he's right.
Yeah.
Amy cut him a Yamaha sticker for it. It looks really cool. Everybody's got one. Really, for the bang for the buck, that thing is the best deal. I'll go out and say it. That's the best deal Harbor Freight has. I love those things. I fucking love those things.
Well, so I packed mine out with tools, but I also have Meyer pack-out boxes for like electrical connectors on the bottom.
How many would you say of those you have?
Of what?
The pack out boxes?
2.
Well, then that makes it Myers pack out boxes. You said Meyer pack out boxes.
I meant Milwaukee.
Oh, there you go.
Milwaukee pack-out boxes. I have 2 of them. They're locked together on the bottom shelf. There's room for more, but that's nice storage for under the cart with all the boxes of heat shrink and solder connectors and all the other dumb shit that.
Yeah.
They fit
I
well
keep
too, if I
having to
remember
pull.
right. They're
They
like a
fit well,
perfect fit. Yeah.
and there's room for boxes of heat shrink connectors next to them. I bought actual heat shrink, 3-to-1. I wanted them as much shrink as I can for a heat shrink connector.
Yeah.
So the boxes for that and I have a bunch of the solder heat shrink connectors. Those fit right next to it real nice. All on that bottom shelf. But I haven't gone too far down the pack out route. But they have plates you can attach to your wall and mount the boxes on those.
Oh.
You can still get the toolbox for $189. That's what Hendrix paid. He got a really good deal. I think that's what I paid. Yeah, $7.99 for this Predator 5,000 watt dual fuel, super quiet. By the time you guys hear this, all that shit will be gone. Car show Sunday. Is it going to be our first kickoff car show?
Hold on. When this goes out, yesterday.
Yeah. Well, what is it? The 17th today?
Yeah.
Still?
Yep. When this goes out, it'll be the 20th.
Ish.
Car show's on the 19th at Culver's. We'll be there
If
you were there.
if this whole thing goes out late, I don't care because Moody goes above and beyond.
Here's the thing. By us doing it today, I can do all the shit I got to do tomorrow. So Sunday,
Still mow,
I
still
can
jerk
just
off.
So Sunday, I can just do the car stuff, and that's it.
I don't plan.
As I say,
I
he's
gotta
got
go
to
do
be at
pictures,
Costco
too.
at 7:45 tomorrow morning.
Oh yeah. I do need to go do pictures. Amy, we found one of our old cameras, and Gavin's so little, like with the dogs, and he's just, for some damn reason, when he was little, he would fucking sleep anywhere. And we got a ton of pictures on there. We're gonna go through. There's like 2,000 pictures. It's like holy shit, man. So we're gonna go through that, print a bunch of them for, you know the deal.
Oh yeah, I did it a couple years
I
ago.
know you did. I know you did.
I went through. I found 25 different SD cards.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, just
I
SD
didn't
cards
keep
I
track
had
of 'em.
filled. I was adamant about that. I kept them in a very safe place, and I kept adding SD cards to them.
Before you depart, I want to talk to you about the sandwich trays.
Okay.
Because I ordered 10 today. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but that's another story. Anyway, amendment book. We said we were going to read an amendment a show. Are we still sticking with that?
We can do that. We meant to do this a while ago, but you know how it goes.
Well,
We
I got a bunch
sidetracked
of
by some
Amy's
other stuff,
questions we
which
could go
We
over.
always get sidetracked.
Well, you know, veering violently into a tree is kind of what we do.
Yep.
Well, I got my notes. I got fucking screenshots.
All right.
If you guys see something interesting within your week, and you go, I can make a fucking story out of this, screenshot it. And when you're sitting here, we'll go through them. That's all I do.
All right. So, number 1. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, of the press, or of the right to the people to peaceably or the right of the people to peaceably assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances.
Here's to the Constitution. Amen.
So,
Okay, go ahead.
No,
so,
go. Please.
okay. I think a common misconception is the amendments don't give you your rights. They state what the government cannot do. They set limits to the government, not give the people the rights.
But
But people get it wrong because Democrats lie.
they're trying like hell to change the fucking Constitution, which
Democrats lie.
word.
Yeah. Here goes along with the same, the amendment with that regarding a place of worship, church, whatever. Do you know that I don't know how this law rule, if it's part of the First Amendment, but say I'm an illegal alien searching or seeking out asylum or whatever from my
I'm going to say
country of
legal criminal
origin.
because I think that's more the case.
okay, and say that I'm trying to do it the legal way. I'm trying to get my green card, whatever. Well, there's an expiration. Well, if I can get a place of worship to take me in and allow me quarters to stay in, as long as I do not leave that property, the government cannot deport me.
Fucking squatters.
And that's exactly it. Because I read something that a lady had missed her court appointment for asylum to the U.S. because the mail the court put the wrong address on, switched two of the house numbers or two of the numbers in the address, didn't get it, missed the court appearance, so she was denied a visa or a green card or whatever it was to the U.S., and she was to go back to her country. If she was to go back to her country, she was to be murdered.
Oh, shit.
Well, she sought this out, and she found a synagogue that she could stay at, and the government cannot come in and take her. Well, she cannot leave those grounds, because if she leaves those grounds, then they can deport her.
Yeah.
But as long as she stays on the grounds of the place of worship, she is pretty much a American citizen at the moment. They cannot do anything about it. They can't touch her.
I can't fucking sit in my house, dude. I got a TV and a phone and Wi-Fi.
And this is in New York, so it's not like she can go out in the yard in New York. There's no yard in New York City.
You can get. I would be snuck out and be reorganized somewhere else. Wow.
But that goes along with the.
You just reading that text I sent?
I didn't read it. I figured I'd read it later.
We have a date, June 1st. Let's not forget it. I think it's important to him.
Okay.
And I think you can eat your fill of whatever the fuck he's cooking.
Okay. Anyway, just yeah. The government can't touch a place of religion worship.
Speaking of Shelby, there's I think it's the day after that party. I think we have a party here. A gender reveal party. Before the kid's born.
Oh.
How?
Huh?
How?
A gender reveal? Because somebody already knows the gender, and they're gonna reveal it.
No, they don't. The kid has to decide its own gender. Right. How can they do this?
Ron's daughter.
CJ had CJ's baby shower. I asked Barb, and I think Amy was there. I said, "All right, when's the gender reveal?" Like, this kid's been born for a few months at this point. I'm like, all right, when's the gender reveal?
You mean a CJ?
What's he decided this week?
Well, he finally revealed his gender when he cut his long hair off.
That camera today, we found a bunch of pictures of him with long hair.
Oh.
I think I need to print those out. Yeah, I'm gonna print them out.
Why don't you just print?
Dude, that'd be thousands of dollars.
No, it's only a couple. What is it? 15 to 25 cents a camera. It doesn't matter.
Not even that.
That's still expensive. At 2,000 pictures, dude, there's at least 2,000. There's a shitload on that one fucking card. Problem is, it's a Sony camera, and of course, their proprietary cords that plug into the camera are pieces of shit. So I got to figure out if they can if I can buy an adapter. I don't even know, dude, because it's an old one. There's no Wi-Fi. There's no wireless connection.
There's no modern USB interface.
I say a lot of the time those places will have a cord.
Well, we're gonna find out, and they owe me one. So, because the kid that runs that fucker, I delivered a TV to him last night, 86-inch LG. Wow, is that thing a monster?
You
fucking
said
heavy.
floor model. How much does that run them? Even
550, 560, something like that. That wasn't bad.
That's it?
Yeah.
Or an 86?
Dude, any Joe Blow could have walked in and bought it. He didn't even get a employee discount on it.
Because it
One
was
of
a,
Gavin's
it was a floor
bosses.
model.
Yeah. Yep. But still.
That
I'm
still
like,
isn't
dude,
like
and,
that.
and,
tough.
and his boss came out and he goes, "Are you looking at this?" And I'm like, "No, I'm just a logistics fucking specialist."
Specialist.
Well, I didn't do the air
Holy
quotes there. I'll do it here.
He's so full of himself.
getting
Must be
deep
one
in here.
dispatcher put that in his head.
Wasn't in my head.
Sucked it into his head.
Sucked something with his
Sucked it
head.
through. Sucked it through. Oh shit, dude.
I mean, I have a 65-inch. I don't think I have a wall that can support an 86-inch.
That's a 65 up there, and it looks like a 20-inch on that fucking huge wall. So
Okay, but you got a measuring tape up here?
All I
Really?
can think that wall needs is one of those replacement panel LCD fucking walls.
oh yeah, turn it over if it's fucked up.
96 is what he needs.
That's 86.
That's 86.
That's 86.
All right, I should have bought that TV. Holy shit! Oh my god! I need to turn the fucking camera around. You gonna be able to get up?
I'm good.
Oh,
Fat
dude.
man down!
Oh.
Fat man
He
down!
just fucking hit the ground.
Right in the fucking kidney.
I'll be right back. There's a forklift next door.
Right in the kidney.
Oh, dude,
I need a beer.
Hey Tina, did you feel the ground shake?
is my couch okay?
Jesus.
But,
Cramp.
dude, an 86-inch TV would swamp that wall.
That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? I don't know if my fucking mount will hold it.
Would you be allowed to run that kind of power consumption?
No. There's a limit. It wouldn't even turn on. All right, what else you guys got?
You want to do another one?
Or we want to do some questions off her
Oh,
list.
shit. Well, we're doing...
I'm just asking. We can do
We
either or.
questions.
Okay. We'll do mama questions. Oh, boy. Ooh.
You mean to spell out the big words?
What is the one thing you refuse to share? That's a tough one, dude, because we refuse to share it.
Significant others.
Why did she ask? Share me.
No, but I've dated some loose women in the past.
You're talking to the king.
I'll give you that. I've refused to.
I guess you're right
It,
with that one.
it
All
pisses me off. Thinking about it, pisses me off. I would never share.
There's
My
certain
significant
individuals
other.
out there that's their
But on the other hand, is most of my significant others, like you guys, here, you want her? Take her. You'll give her back in the next 3 seconds.
Oh, I wouldn't even fucking. She wouldn't make it across even 3 seconds.
But again, other things, I don't know. I refuse to share. I don't know, because
My Corvette, I'll share it with my kids and my family, I guess.
even at that, you want to drive my Mustang? Go for it. You want to drive my truck? Go for it. You need to use my skid steer? Go for it. You need to use my guns? Go for it. You need my fifth wheel? Go for it.
Hey, I need this vehicle.
I thought you were going to sell you that fifth wheel, dude.
Go for it, huh?
Are you still going to sell the camper?
Yeah, I'm working on.
No.
Got,
All right, good.
yeah, I'm
Good.
just
Because you used to use it. Get rid of it.
and
Because it's only going to lose value. At this
it's
point.
it's just on my list of shit to do, and I'm working on my list of shit to do.
Buy densite. Buy densite. Buy
No,
densite.
nope. Actually, no. Pay off debt.
even-
Pay off debt. Get shit caught up. Get shit squared away to where I'm sitting better.
Good.
Buy that side.
Nope. As much as I want to. Nope.
I know.
Pay
I
shit
know.
off. Then buy Densai.
There was a really decent, not like a gorgeous show truck or nothing, but it was like an everyday in every Joe's fucking truck, black Denside. I don't know if it was for sale, but it was parked out by the road.
Everything's for sale.
As I say, it was backed up to the garage yesterday when I came through there.
Okay, he must have decided that wasn't for somebody. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, if you had to give up one thing for the rest of your life, so give me. I don't want to know something that you don't give a fuck about. Give me something you love that if you had to give up for the rest of your life, what would it be? Something that you love that you have to give up.
Man, I'd hate to give up caffeine. I get angry without caffeine.
Yes, you do. I've heard stories. I don't think I've ever had to live through it though.
Oh, well, somebody had to be stuck in the truck with it.
That's the story. That's the one I heard.
I mean, there's lots of things that I love, but could I give up? And I'm trying to think of what would be significant.
Bacon.
I mean, could I give up bacon? Fuck no.
I think he loves bacon more than he likes.
Okay, hold on.
Could I give up my Mountain Dew? Hell no.
Wait, hold on. Let me give you 3 options. You pick
Okay.
what you can give up.
That's a good
Okay,
one. Yes,
there you
let's
go.
do that.
Bacon, cigarettes, Mountain Dew.
Ooh, that one's a stiff
You
one
gotta
for
give
you.
up one.
Fuck y'all.
Wow, dude, that's
I'm
a
done playing
stiff
this
one.
game. I'm done playing this.
He's
fucking
about to
game.
burn one right in your face.
And I bet my answer's gonna shock you.
Cigarettes.
No, I give up the bacon.
What?
I give up the bacon to keep my cigarettes and my Mountain Dew.
Dude, I don't know what's worse for your health, the bacon or the
That
cigarettes.
doesn't surprise me.
I don't.
The more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, that's probably. Yeah. What's So your 3 was gonna be caffeine, internet,
Bush latte.
and caffeine, internet, and wow, what's this third one?
Bush latte.
You going with Bush?
Here's
Beer.
the
Let's
issue.
go beer.
Okay.
I ran without internet at the house for quite a few years.
No internet, no phone,
Oh, dude.
no internet, absolutely no
Fucking-
internet.
You couldn't survive without internet.
I got
Yeah, that'll be
Sears
one of his
catalogs.
three, then.
I got Sears catalogs. I'm good.
No, you don't. Unless it's an 80. Well, I guess maybe you might.
Oh, dude.
Uh,
Yeah, more hair the
70.
better.
I was just say Harry
70s.
Beaver.
All I gotta do is see the armpit, and I'm good.
I'd rather give up caffeine.
Caffeine between internet, alcohol. Okay. Caffeine.
Well-
huh?
Because caffeine,
What's my 3?
internet,
Snapper,
Lunch meat.
rum.
rum, snatch, and
Nope. Internet, rum, and lunch meat. Oh, wait, sorry. Hold on.
Processed food.
Wait a second. Food off the kids menu, internet, and rum.
kids menu.
You wouldn't eat anything. All
I'd
you
be
eat
fine.
is
I'd be
off
fine,
the kids
dude.
menu. No, everything you eat is on the kids menu.
I'm asking. So,
What could you give up?
oh, Greg's showing off. That's a drink.
It's good to know I put all that
I'm
effort in to
I'm a
get
kids
that
menu,
fixed.
lunch meat, food. I'm taking food off mine. That's one thing I can live with. So let's ask our normal listeners, which is Professor Hendricks, Alan,
It's a very short list.
Carter.
Yeah, that about sums it up. Right
Yeah,
there. Them four.
that's it. Now there's a we get some downloads.
Barons.
But yep, let's we're asking you. So when you get this question,
Oh, Slick said he might start listening.
I don't know why he does it. I don't know why he comes out and does it because he. I mean, he's got newborns, so
He's got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
What about Toby? Toby, listen. Isn't that his name? Who's the one guy that was out here that one time with Professor?
Jeremy.
Oh, Adam.
Adam, there you go.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know if he listens or not. But that's one of them. Anyway, let me know what your 3 are, what you think your top 3 are, and then what you wouldn't live without. Okay. Ooh. Would you go? Fuck no. Would you go? Fuck no. God, where'd she get this one? Would you go streaking across the football field during a game? There's got to be a backside to this. There's got to be money involved, right?
No.
For nothing?
What was
Fuck
it?
no, I
I
wouldn't.
think someone did a thing recently.
How
Where
embarrassing.
they
I'm
placed
hung
a
like
bet.
a mosquito.
Hold on, where they placed a bet that there would not be a streaker, and then they streaked across the field. So they won more money in the
Heaton
bet.
and Tori, same question because they listen too. Let's see. What was the
Hold
one
on.
thing? Yeah.
So they won more money in the bet
Oh, shit.
than they lost in the fines for streaking.
I've heard something about that.
See, and I
Is
tell
that a
you
true
what.
story?
It's not that long ago, I don't think.
Ah, you're right. I think you're
See,
right.
my wife kind of.
He bet against himself, basically, right?
Super Bowl streaker, will not be cashing in $50,000 bet on himself from 2021.
Oh, that's bullshit, dude. He did it.
Let's see. He made a bet $50,000 that a streaker would take the field.
And then he streaked it himself.
It looks as though he won't be cashing in on his bets because he keeps talking about it.
Are you kidding me? Fuck,
See-
I would be. I can't shut up
See,
about
he
it.
should have cashed in the bet and then talked about it. Keep
Okay,
your mouth
so-
shut until you have the money.
So my wife freaking kind of cuts on me because I have no shame. I don't much care.
We know.
I pee off. I pee in the
We've
front
been
fucking
made to
yard,
bring
off
it
the
up.
front steps.
Right. I pissed dude, on
I-
Main Street. I pissed.
I
right
have
by-
no
I pissed on the
problem
road
with
under the street light.
walking through my freaking house nude. I have no problem. I don't care. Well, you'd walk down the middle of freaking 66 doing a goddamn helicopter if you could. I'm like, yeah, you're fucking right, I would.
No,
Turns out to
bitch.
be a light switch.
Yeah. No, bitch, it's a light switch. Click, click, click.
But would I streak on a football field for no money? There's always a possibility.
No
Hold on.
upside. No upside.
They call it a streaker. That's what he was dressed
That's why
in.
they call me this.
He was wearing a onesie with shorts.
Fuck. If
He
that's
lost that.
streaking-
He lost when he wasn't naked. So
Yeah, but the problem is, if he did it naked, he'd be on a list for 20 years.
$50,000, dude.
Maybe I'd do it in a banana hammock.
Yeah, but whenever his kids went to school, he can't take them there because he decided to go running across the football field.
Yeah, but if he was wearing a banana hammock, it wouldn't be considered nude, so wouldn't be indecent exposure.
She's got
What
some
are the
good
mini
ones here.
bananas called?
Tie.
Yeah,
They call them ties. You know, like
she's got
tie
one
beanie
that's
babies.
kinda, it's loaded because there's so many different answers here.
Okay.
And tell me if we want to do this one or skip it. What's the craziest thing you've ever done? Thank you.
Craziest thing?
I've bungee jumped, I've skydived, I've stunt rode motorcycles,
But
which was
yes, is it thrilling? But is it crazy?
mine were.
Yeah.
Stunt
I stole
riding
a truck.
motorcycle was kind of crazy. Stole a car with Mike. Yeah, maybe.
I did something, but I got to check the statute of limitations.
What you-
Jumped a car.
okay.
I
mean,
Sorry.
I don't know if that
I
was-
used a car and hit a ramp with it and jumped it. And it wasn't really a ramp, it was kind of an embankment.
I got a better one, I think. The crazy one's one thing, because there's, dude, I've lived a pretty full life.
And it
You
is a
have.
loaded question.
I think Moody has.
Have I ever
There's a
bungee
shitload of
jumped?
stuff.
Nope. Have I ever skydove? Nope.
But that doesn't mean there's a lot. There's not, dude. I've watched you jump your fucking truck in mud over a car, whatever it is. I don't care.
You know, back when I was 6 years old, I walked from, or I attempted to walk from the deck of a hay wagon across the tongue of the hay wagon and get into the bed of the truck while it was going down the road.
That probably didn't pan out.
No, it didn't, because my shorts caught on a nail and it swung me under the trailer, and the hay wagon run me over.
Kind of explains
Dad was driving the
a
truck.
lot.
My brother and 2 other kids got it all the way across the tongue. I was the last one, and I went under it.
Whoops. You got nothing for that one?
Nope.
Okay.
Just checking statutes.
How old was she? All right. Or he. If you could have an unlimited storage of one thing, what would it be? If you could have an unlimited storage of one thing, that's going to be a fucking big
For
one.
trigger, bacon.
No. Unlimited storage of it or unlimited quantity of it?
Curtains.
Unlimited storage.
So unlimited amount of places I could put it. Right?
If you could have an unlimited, I'm only going off what the questions are that were
And
written for
that's
us.
why I'm trying to ask.
Unlimited
Because
storage
I mean-
of one thing. I'm gonna go. Could pussy be on that?
I mean, I guess I don't know. Because the way I'm taking that is, if I could have unlimited storage of something, it would be empty space that I could put something in.
That one thing in.
His 60 doors.
Or if I had or if I had
unlimited storage.
if I had storage to buy an unlimited amount of one thing.
I got mine.
If I had the storage to buy the unlimited amount of one thing, it would be dent side trucks.
Ty, is yours toolboxes?
Unlimited storage or unlimited supply? That's the other question. Say you have an unlimited supply of something and you have the storage for it.
Dent sides.
Mine's cash. Yeah, money can't buy happiness, but have you ever seen someone sad that is rich as fuck?
Have you ever seen someone crying in a Rolls Royce?
Dude,
Yes, Robin Williams.
Well, he had other
I feel like
stuff
I'd be
going on.
pretty spry and happy if I had supply and storage of said cash.
Okay, and I'll give you that, but I would buy dent sides. Or I would have dent sides.
We're ahead of you on that.
I would have 10,000 acres of dent sides.
Yeah, it's called a junkyard.
302.
Whatever.
Yeah, I gotta see if the old lady can make you a fucking sticker for your car. 3 more minus.
No, minus 3 cubes.
Oh yeah, minus 3 cubes. Hashtag 3 more cubes for you.
Can I get one that's just 3 cubes?
How many ice you got in there? 3 cubes.
You should get one that says 3 cubes, and I'll get one that says minus
3
3
less.
cubes or 3 less cubes.
Well, I think we should get pretty close to calling it. But what do you got going on June 1st?
Well, I think you need to be there.
That's a Saturday, and I don't know if I want to be there.
Baird's retirement.
Oh.
Baird and I were never tight ever.
No, but he cooks like a son of a bitch, dude. And you can eat all you want.
Why are you going? You don't eat
Because
any
we're
of that.
buddies. Bear and I are buddies. We're buddies.
Are you going to bring your Lunchables? See something to eat?
No. All I got to do is get there. Somebody else has got to drive me home.
Which is the whole reason he wants me to go with him.
No, I think
like that
you'll have a good
idea.
time. I think you'd have a good time.
I like that idea, chauffeur. I mean,
Whatever,
I
told you
think the
before,
plan.
If you need fucking
There's a tentative
ride home.
plan of
well, if I ever drink more than 2 in one
Joe
of these
going.
sessions,
Maybe Paul will show up. I don't know. I have to talk to Paul, and then maybe Goose will show up because he lives halfway there. Who knows? I mean, it's just going to be it's a cool party. I think he didn't. I mean, yeah. Granted, he didn't take great care of himself over the years. But everybody deserves a retirement party.
So did he invite you?
Oh, yeah.
Did he invite me?
Yes, because I told him, I said, I'm going to make Jeremy come with me because he's going to eat all that shit you're cooking because I won't. And he goes, fuck yes.
Okay.
Already
Because
came.
I'm not going to go if I wasn't invited.
Oh, you're, yeah.
Because I'm not
I
going
can
to
get you
show up
invited.
and be a mooch.
No.
No.
You bring your
I'll
wife.
get you a jester's hat to bring.
Dude, I've been going to fucking get one where Tina's fucking
if
parties.
I'll mention you and he'll go, yeah, bring him up because more the merrier. We can make it a good time. Well, what are we going to do? Play washers? Worst case scenario?
Cornhole washers.
Yeah.
Can Joe Burt bring his daughters?
Oh, dude. I've been
Hey.
giving him shit about that a couple times.
What, the Joe
Yeah.
Burt?
Yeah, the daughter.
Can
Oh.
the owner of Google Harley bring his 3?
Oh.
Two.
Yeah.
He's got 2. The other one's a son.
Yeah, but he's got
Well,
the-
we don't know what the third one looks like. I think it's probably a hey.
From grown-ups.
He's got blue goatee.
a mullet.
But
Perfect for you, buddy.
yeah,
Where we at? We done?
might as well. Yeah, get a bunch of people together.
Fuck yeah.
Poor Trigger's got a chauffeur.
We can drive my truck, but you got to baby the thing coming home.
Well, you got to
Maybe
be
a
a
thing coming home.
Yeah, I don't want anybody beating on my truck. I love my truck.
you got to
ride's
be a
like shit.
chauffeur. But my ex tells me I'm a real dick when I get drunk.
Whatever. Do you remember? I'm going to ask you one question, very specific. The last thing and the only thing I ever beat on of yours.
Green truck.
Yep. And remember what happened?
Elite.
Yep. So guess what I don't do?
Beat on someone else's shit.
No, I beat on somebody else's shit. With permission.
Yeah.
Okay? That time, we were trying to get the damn thing out of where it was.
In
4 inches of fucking mud.
that's some greasy shit on there.
And the tires weren't the greatest. They were getting fairly worn.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But again,
I love that thing.
I've never beat on anything else of yours.
I'd love to
I
find,
guess
I'd love to find the exact
tootling
same
my
thing.
fat ass around on your little freaking mopeds is beating on it a little bit. But,
Well, no. When you and I both sat on one of his little mopeds.
well, okay, that was beating on it pretty good.
I probably ought to look into new suspension.
About the most I beat on any of your shit is hitting the fucking horn buttons on them when people aren't expecting it.
Well, hold on. Also,
so-
putting your nasty ass on the door.
Yeah, that is.
Wyatt's dad asked me about the hoopty today, and I'm like, yeah. He goes, I might be interested in it. I'm like, yeah, okay, perfect. Get rid of it. I said, but I got to get the horns off it and the radio out of it. He goes, what's so special about the radio? I'm like, because it's fucking DVD touchscreen, navigation, everything else. I said, if you want it, I'll sell it to you, but it ain't going to be, it's going to add. No, I don't want it. Right. I don't know what I'll ever do with it.
Is that a double din?
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
Ford.
Figure out what you got to have for it because I want one for my truck.
Think you have one?
No. I have the factory radio in my truck.
Yeah, it'd be perfect for that.
Okay. Another day.
All right.
Here's to those who wish us well.
All the rest can go to hell.
See ya.
All right.